it's very important that we understand that this is a very fluid and dynamic space, and any investments that you make do not result in a vendor lock-in, or you're not tied up to any particular technology or domain. So any applications that you build have to be model agnostic.
Hello and welcome to the Test Community Weekly Update. My name's Tim Burnett. That's just a sneak preview of the conversation that myself and Adarsh had today as part of our warm-up for the 6th of June, which is when we're going to have a webinar where there's going to be Adarsh from Excelsoft, there's going to be Steve Connolly from AQA, and then there's going to be Graham Hudson from GA Partnerships, a consultant that works in the space, and also the chair of the E-Assessment Association. Before we go into that, I'm going to show you the full interview as part of the warm-up for the webinar. I'm going to play you a clip from the It Depends podcast. This is the podcast that I do with Amanda. We look at psychometrics in the world of assessment. Now, what we normally do is do a bonus question at the end of the episode, and that's available on the Test Community Network website. So if you go to this web address here, so testcommunity.network, you'll see the podcast channel and play there. You'll be able to play the exclusive bonus question. So I'm going to give you a bit of a sneak preview as to what that looks like. Here it is with me and Amanda.
So the answer is no, there is not a particular platform or technology. If there is a vendor out there who is selling a blueprint creation tool or something like that, fine, but it's not necessary.
So if you want to hear more about technologies and services that you can use for test publishers, then make sure you check that out, because we went on to talk about quite a few other little technology items. But generally, there are no kind of vendors providing platforms which have specific features for test blueprinting. I'm happy to be corrected on that one. Please do reach out and get in touch if that's not the case. So here we have a webinar coming up on the 6th of June. We're looking at AI transformation of assessment, and we've got 3 expert panelists join us for that webinar. And what I've been doing is just catching up with, managed to catch up with 2 of the panelists ahead of the actual webinar itself, just to talk about their background, to introduce them to the community. And in this particular interview, I talked to Adarsh about the idea of entrepreneurism within the space. Before I play it, I'm just going to play a quick clip from the interview I had with Steve Connolly last week. So you can watch this on the Test Community Network. Just go to the website. And this is just him explaining his thoughts about leadership within the assessment space for what strategic people need to be thinking.
So my response to leaders would be very clear about not just what you want to set out to achieve, but also be able to have a framework to allow you to evaluate whether you can do that consistently and effectively. Yeah. Because if you can't, then it could be to the detriment of your brand and to the detriment of your consumers.
So that's Steve. Now on to Adarsh Sudhindra, and we got together and we had a chat about the work he does, the platforms and technologies that they're providing at Excelsoft, and just his thoughts on what it's like to be an entrepreneur in this time and space.
Adarsh, thank you very much for joining me. Obviously, we've got this fantastic webinar coming up on the 6th of June. It's just really an opportunity quickly to introduce yourself to the audience, so they learn a bit more about you and your entrepreneurial mindset and spirit. So, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us what you do, where you work, what you're up to.
Thanks, Tim. Hi, my name is Adarsh Sudhindra. I'm the Vice President for Growth and Strategy at Excelsoft. I'm also an entrepreneur. I run an education technology startup with the name Enhanced. At Excelsoft and Enhanced, we build digital education products in the learning and assessment space. In the last 3 to 4 years, we have been investing a lot of time and energy on building AI-powered applications. We build AI features in our own products, but also help our customers elevate their existing platforms with the help of AI.
Excellent. And you've introduced a kind of series of, I suppose, micro kind of small AI components, haven't you, as a means of people kind of, I suppose, trying things out, because not many people are making these big leaps to kind of just go in all-out investment in AI within their solutions. They want to safely kind of embrace it. So you've kind of answered that. Just tell me a bit more about the bits that you've put into your offer and what it is they do.
Yeah. So with the AI buzz going around, now every company wants to jump into AI. They want to embrace AI wholeheartedly. However, now not everybody is ready, right? So companies at different readiness levels, I would say. So some are still exploring AI in their applications and in their business processes. Some are already doing pilots. Some probably are rolling out production apps. Now, what from our basic research, what we did was, now companies are generally happy and satisfied with their existing investments in their technology. However, they want to explore options of enhancing their existing businesses and processes using AI. That doesn't necessarily mean replacing your existing investments. You're disrupting your existing ecosystem, annoying your users, confusing your employees. It can be incremental innovation, right? So you may want to bring in AI in a more subtle way, one by one. So we took this approach of building a series of micro apps that solve one simple problem using AI, and can plug in into an existing ecosystem, into an existing platform, and enhance the end user experience. So we are working on building micro apps using AI for item authoring, for item metadata generation, for face detection, and many other such small little problems in the assessment, remote proctoring, and learning space. And we have started seeing success. People seem to be very interested in that. They are more open to trying this out and plugging them into their ecosystems.
So what? Because the pace is moving so quickly, isn't it? This, we saw. I think it was this week actually. Yeah, the announcements at the Google I/O conference and the OpenAI things. It's almost. I would say it's dangerous to kind of fully invest in one big solution now. But that could just change so quickly, couldn't it? As to what in 6 months' time, what the technology that might be available.
Absolutely. I mean, it's as we speak, there are new models and new engines being rolled out. It's very important that we understand that this is a very fluid and dynamic space, and any investments that you make do not result in a vendor lock-in, or you're not tied up to any particular technology or domain. So any applications that you build have to be model agnostic. They have to be technology agnostic, so that 3 days from now, 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, there's a new model, there's a new technology. You should be able to plug them into your platform and make the best use of it. And that is one of the key things that we are focusing on. Also, I want to talk about the lack of regulations in this area. So every organization claims to be rolling out features that is the best in the market. We do not know. There are no metrics essentially to claim what is best, what works, what doesn't work. So this is a very fluid space. We have to all watch it very closely together and see how it evolves.
And I think what we need is your kind of entrepreneurial spirit in there. So if you could give, just as an insight for the webinar that's coming up, one kind of takeaway really to a business leader in the AO sector who's kind of thinking about technology, who wants to kind of adopt an entrepreneurial spirit, what kind of tip would you give to them so that they could kind of embrace the opportunity that's before them at the moment?
Now, I've been an entrepreneur, and I've gone through the struggle of taking an idea, building a product out of it, creating opportunities out in the market, and then creating revenue and start seeing growth in it. Like any entrepreneur's journey, it is not easy, right? So it is not something that is predictable. It is not something that is that you can assume to be easy. So you will have to put in a lot of hard work and dedication. One thing is, you have to be open to new ideas. You cannot stick to one idea. You cannot stick to one technology and then be very rigid about it. You have to be very flexible. You have to be open to new ideas. The market changes, the technologies change, your customers' needs change. Be open to all those, and then do not hesitate to pivot at the right time. That is what brings in the flexibility. That is what brings in the opportunities for you. AI is very important today. We are at a stage where the AI is as big as the digital revolution. It is as big as the mobile revolution. It is bigger. We have, as humanity, we have seen electricity was found, that created huge change. Industrial revolution created a change. Now then we saw the electronics revolution with semiconductors. Then came the information age with computers. Now is the AI revolution, and a lot of industries are going to change. A lot of markets are going to change. We as small businesses, as entrepreneurs, will have to watch this space very carefully, and then be open to pivoting, adapting our approaches as the market changes.
Yeah, absolutely. So keep an open mind, keep looking, keep focused on what's happening, and keep moving, I suppose, is the big thing. There's a book, actually, The New Wave, which someone's recommended. I'm going to try and read that before we do the webinar. It's about greatest innovations that have taken place over the many centuries. So yeah, excellent words there, great words of advice. We look forward to having you on the podcast on the 6th of June, and you take care, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thank you so much, Tim. I look forward to the webinar as well. Thank you.
Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Adarsh, for that excellent interview. And I think we've shown in the two clips that I've have over the past couple of weeks with Steve and Adarsh that we're going to have a really quite an interesting and engaging session. I really want people to take some real nuggets away from this. It's not kind of, well, maybe you think about this, maybe not. It needs to be some hard action items that people can take away to their businesses and start to safely and ethically make the most of the AI transformation that we're facing at the moment. So if you want to sign up to that webinar, then go to the testcommunity.network website. And I'm going to leave you with a kind of a flyer for it, but hopefully we'll see you there. And it'll be a really good, engaging session, and you'll have lots of questions to ask, I'm sure. So I look forward to seeing you next week at that webinar. Thank you and goodbye.